Hey guys, I'm here in my studio with Kaydence, and we were messing around trying a bunch of different stuff. This is actually the second look because, well, we didn't feel like recording earlier, but now we're gonna do it, whatever. So Kaydence came by every once in a while. We met a long time ago. Not that long, we're very young. She was like 5, I was 12, something like that.
Something like that.
But now it's been 12 years. Actually, we did meet a long time ago, probably when I first moved to New York.
Yeah.
Pretty close to it, yeah.
It was
So
when I just moved here.
Kaydence is a amazing actress, which I've told her before, and also really fun to shoot and model. So we were messing around, and we love to do goofy stuff and try different stuff. So I wanted to kind of show you guys. I'm probably hiding behind the pole here. So I have kind of an untraditional kind of light here. It's above her. It's a beauty dish. So if she just stands normally, she's going to be very dark in the eyes. But if she kind of looks up at it, she gets that beautiful kind of beauty light, which is really nice for a classic face like she has. That's cool. But we're somewhat limiting ourselves by only having that. So when she was working down and it looked really cool, she was just completely in shadow. So I started messing around with the idea of a fill light, which is this light over here. It's just bouncing off the ground. But what's interesting about this is, depending on how you balance it, you can get just fill in a little bit, or if you do it too much, you get that like backlash of light that comes up and throws a shadow on the background, which actually kind of can work with some personality. Normally, I would say don't light somebody like that, but hey, mess around, right? Have good fun. So we're gonna do it. I'll show you guys both ways. We're gonna do just this light. We'll do just this light, and then we'll show you together. And of course, there's any number of combinations. So I'm over here. I'll probably disappear for a second. I'm over here getting my camera. I'm tethered into my computer using Capture One. I have the Canon 1DX. I had to get back the Hasselblad. It'll come back though, I swear. All right, so this light up here in the beauty dish is in my B group. With my Pro Photo, I'm set at 5.6 at 250, so work your chin up for this one. And we'll see what this looks like. Right, so we should get, let me get you guys the screen here. Zook. There we go. We got a nice kind of cool shot, and that's actually a really nice kind of shot, right? And we can work that. Let's just shoot a few like this to kind of show what it looks like. Right? You know, but she's somewhat limited. Right? By the way, I also did this kind of half black, half white to kind of make it a little interesting. Sometimes this very simple thing can add to your shot. Cool. So that looks fine, right? As she brings her chin down, we're starting to get more shape in the cheek, and we're getting a little bit of shadow in the eye. So now, let's go really low with the chin so we can show that this doesn't really look that good. I mean, it looks great to me, but in the picture, it's going to be way too shadowy. So that's where this light comes in. This is in my A group. I'm gonna turn off this light for a second, because whenever you're using two lights, it's a good idea to see each one separately. So I'm gonna turn the A group on, and so you can have your chin down. And now we get that, right? It's a little underexposed because that's my shadow exposure, right? If I wanna make this my only light or my main light, I can bring it up, let's say 1 stop. Right? And that will create kind of a little bit of kind of eerie feel to it. But I kind of like the idea of having both lights. Have that weird shadow on the background, but also have the main kind of good light. So I'm gonna turn my main light back on again, which is in the B group, turn that on. Let's see what they look like together. And now we've got like a mix. And actually the light on her face is pretty good, right? Pretty good.
Pretty good.
Pretty good, not great, but pretty good. And yeah, but it's a little unusual, right? It's not perfect. It's not ideal like for a super close beauty shot, but it definitely adds a lot of flavor. And you know, being the Kaydence as an actress, it's fun to have some flavorful shots. So, yeah, good. Maybe we'll shoot something like this. It's fun. Oh, good. Oh, I mean, that went too fast. That's when I go too fast. Okay, one more. Good like that. Here we go. Nice. There you go. Simple as that. Kind of interesting lighting, kind of fun stuff going on over here. So that's one, right? Okay. We got a bunch of other stuff. So Kaydence is going to change to something else, and we'll show you another look. I'll try to mess around with it a little more. Okay, so we switched to, actually this came out of my closet. I wore this when I was 7, which is when I met Kaydence, right? So, right. So we decided with this one to go with like, you know, again, trying to keep things as simple as possible in this and just like messing around with different patterns. And you might think to yourself, well, you spent all this money on a beauty dish, you should use it as the main light. But on this, I'm just using it as a little kind of rim hair light and very subtle, because my main light source for this is just the light bouncing into this giant V flat. This is just flat, clean, forgiving light. It's very, we were just saying, it's very kind of sitcom-y, kind of like just simple light. So really fun, gives the actor or model room to move around. You can use this for a catalog, a lot of different things. Let me show you what this looks like. Again, I got the Pro Photo B1X is 2x2. And I'm just using the white wall in my studio. Just really simple. Could be anything back there. Because the light's really even, you could even throw some paper back there. Like if you had a roll of Savage paper, you could make it pink or blue or whatever. Probably blue would be better with that orange shirt. Good. I don't know, pink and orange together. Kind of a weird mix. Right? That would be very odd, I think. But orange and blue is good. Yeah, there you go. But the white's nice, you know. Super cute, super fun. Remember this attitude with the clothes, with the style of lighting. And again, that kind of comes down to if you're going to shoot something moody, right? With lighting, then you pose moody or you act moody. If you're shooting something clean and pretty, then you do the opposite. Nice and simple, really clean, and this is super forgiving, guys, for anybody. So, no matter who you got in front of the camera, that's always going to look good. So we can see here, you know, super, super even light. That's actually the most even light ever. So there you go. That's how we do it, right? Super easy. Think about what the model's wearing. Think about what you want to create. The other one, I want something a little more graphic, so I created a more graphic lighting with the shadow. This one I wanted more fun and loose. I created kind of loose, fun light. Earlier, we did like a more dark thing, which we didn't film. I'll show some pictures at the end because I'm nice like that, where she had like this black, a really cool leather shirt, and I made it black and white and used a lot of contrast for that because black, you know, light skin, dark shirt, mix it up. Think about the clothes you're wearing, think about the subject you have in front of your camera, light to go with that. As promised, let me show you some quick shots from earlier. Again, she had this black kind of leather shirt, which we thought was really cool. So I basically did the beauty dish against the wall, killed all the light in the space, hit her with a really, really hard kind of side light. Then I repositioned it here a little bit to get a nicer light on her face. And then we actually added that V-flat in for some fill, so you can see the difference between those two. And basically we were able to play around with this, playing with the shadow. It's all about moving the face around. Like even here where she's looking down and it's kind of not the most perfect light in the world is actually really nice because it's kind of devious. And we like devious. So just playing around here with a nice hard light source like this, you really get to see, you know, the shape of the model's face and really focus on that. And again, this is just a black and white style that I put into Capture One. Thanks for watching, guys. Be sure to subscribe. I'll put Kaydence's stuff in the description, right? CaydenceFrank.com, that's easy enough, right? I mean, that's easy enough, but I'll put it in the description so you guys can find it. Subscribe, I always say it twice now for some reason, but anyways, do that. And I'll see, that's right, in case you missed it. People used to like go like this and point at things, but I never know where it is. So wherever it is down there, go ahead and press the button, and I'll see it.
Here.
Is it over there? I don't know where it is. Yeah, people used to do that in videos. I always found that so hard to do. It's like over to the thing. Anyways, subscribe or whatever. Follow me, follow Kaydence for sure, and we'll see you around.